We've already cracked into quite a few packs of Obsidian Flames and the release isn't even until next week. So let's have a look at some of the cards we've already pulled from the pre-release events that we've attended and crack into some packs to see if we can pull what I think is going to be a lot of people's chase card from this set, that Dark Tera type Charizard EX. So let's crack into some packs and see what we can pull. Okay, so we've got our hands on our first Obsidian Flames build and battle set. You can see the token Pokémon Charizard on the front there. It looks absolutely stunning. What have you got? Oh, you got the Cleffa deck also. Oh, he's such a little cutie. He is cute. He is cute. Let's crack into ours. Hopefully we'll get something different, because we are planning on going to another pre-release as well, so we'll get something different this time, and then hopefully 2 more boxes with different promos in. But today we've got Palafin. Okay, I am happy with that. It's the deck I wanted. I got Palafin back. Yeah, it is a nice promo as well, to be fair. Yeah, really stunning, really cute promo card. Nice, cute, lovely, lots of colour, we like that. And then we've got the 4 booster packs as well. One of each booster artwork actually. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Let's see if I can get into this. Yeah, lots and lots of Charizards. That's what we're going to end up opening by the end of this video. Charizard packs galore. But yeah, there's the promo card and one of the trainer tips guides, which is quite useful at pre-release because it sort of gives you an outline of how to play the deck. We've got fire energies in there. Lots and lots and lots of fire energies, and then the waters, obviously for Palafin. I expected that. Oh, we got normal. Okay, yeah. Normal, and I'm assuming. What have you got? Oh, God. First pull of the day. Right on EX. That's the new one. Yeah, there we go. We've got camera up. Eruption. Are you opening your packs first, did you say? Oh, okay. We've got nest balls in here. We've got Finison with Valiant Evolution. Okay, so you put a water energy on and attack, and then you can search your deck for this Palafin card or the promo. Automatically evolve it on your bench from the safety of your bench. Switch, Great Ball, Youngster, hey, Bonsley, a little Bonsley card. Oh, bless him, he's cute with a blubbering attack. Just 10, and that was Confusion as well. Okay, and it had free retreat cost, so that'd be useful for pivoting. What are you showing me? Yeah, go on. We'll have a look actually, because I don't think I got it on camera. I think it was sort of up in the corner. So let's have a proper look. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. It does look quite a lot like the special illustration art one, and the one with the shooting stars in the background on that one as well. So it does look quite a lot like that. But I think it's time to break into our first Obsidian Flames booster pack. So let's see what we've got in this Dragonite booster pack. I'm hoping I might get the Dragonite. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Clefairy, if you want to evolve that Cleffa. Capsicid. A Town Store. New stadium card. Yeah. Crygonigal. Volcarona. Poltergeist. That's a nice one. Toadscrawl. And Reverse Hollow Trevenant with that Forest Miasma attack. Well, it's an ability, yeah, it's quite playable, yeah. It'll act a bit like the Raticate sort of deck. Then we've got Punching Scissors from Charizard there, which does 50 additional damage for abilities. Okay, that could be useful. I don't think it's going to stand up against a lot of decks, but it could be useful just to throw into fairly standard decks for starters, things like that. There we go, we've got Heatmore in the second pack even, first pack. Lillipup, a Toxel again, I might put that in my deck, a Charcadet, a Linoon, nice, a Darmanitan, not very often you see Darmanitan, Dartrix, a Linoon again, Reverse Hollow, a Reverse Hollow Ordino, and Toxtricity. Yep, that Toxel is definitely going in my deck now. I've got the full evolution line, there's your promo card. Just actually show you that instead of flashing it. Into pack number 3. You're not doing as well as you normally do at these pre-releases, are you? I was doing well, yeah, just the one. I've got none, so that's always a good start. We've got Togepi, that's cute. Another Bonsai, yay! A Dolliv, a Time Pole, a Ninetales, and a Dugtrio, a Houndstone, and a Houndoom. Ooh, that's nice. A Lampant, Oh, there we go. It wasn't in the first pack, but I have got the dragon. Yeah, there you go. All I need now is the Dratini and the Dragonair. I can actually put it in my deck because if I put... Yeah, no, I can't remember what pack that was. But we've got the... If I put that in the deck and play the Toxel, we've got Lightning and Water as well. So hopefully we can get a Dragonair and a Dratini in this last pack. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. There's your code card. And Pawnyard. Another Pawnyard. Getting a lot of love at the moment. Pawnyard is a Sinister. Oh, that's cute. One of those little ceramic ones. Like that little teacup. Tadbulb. And another normal. As if we haven't got enough. Frogadier. And a Stunfisk. A Salazzle. A Reverse Hollow Dolliv. Reverse Hollow Lechonk. And finishing on a Darkrai. Okay. I might put that in my deck along with the Houndoom and Houndown. So we've only got footage from one of those pre-release events, but we did attend 2 of them. We've got 4 Build and Battle Stadium sets there, and we also have an unopened box here. We're quite lucky this time around because we have pulled 3 of the 4 promo cards, so let's praise this to Arceus, and hopefully we can get the one that we're missing. We're going to put that over to one side because what we're going to do to start with is we're going to have a look at some of the cards that we pulled in these pre-release events and the decks that were in there as well. And right on the top there, conveniently, is one of the biggest pulls that we had, that Dragonite EX there. We've got lots and lots of spare sleeves there. That Dragonite EX, which is the first EX card that we pulled from this set, so we're quite happy with that. One of the cards that I did want, it's not one of the different Tera types, but it is a cool card, so we'll put that over to one side. Unfortunately, I couldn't squeeze that into a deck, which was a little bit disappointing. We've got quite a few cards here. Pulled that Toxel, so that was played in a deck. There is a code card. Code cards are all over the place in here. So code card, code card, code card, code card. Here are some of the cards that we pulled. So we've got that Scizor, Trevenant, Toadstool. I'm going to whiz through some of these because there are quite a few. But feel free to pause the video at any point if you want to have a look at the artwork on some of these. That Houndoom I did play in one of the decks I played, and it was quite a beast, to be fair, against those Palafin decks, which absolutely stole the show throughout most of the pre-releases. Dugtrio, we got Timepole, we got Darkrai, which, again, coupled with that Houndoom, I played as well. Got a few of those. Stunfisk, we're not going to talk about that. That custom trap ability. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, has a Pokemon tool attached, and is damaged by an attack from an opponent's Pokemon, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, put 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So you had a certain Mr. Fogarty who sat behind this Stunfisk for a lot of the second pre-release that we went to, and that was quite painful. When I hit it for a knockout and got 90 damage for myself. We got lots and lots of energies in there, and don't think we've actually... No, we've got remnants of a deck there. So not an awful lot to look at. Where am I? In that box. We'll put that over there. We're going to get a pile of boxes going here. And we'll put those cards there, because we might look at those again at the end. We'll move him out of the way. Stunfisk over there. Hopefully I don't hurt him and get 50 damage to myself. Yeah, 50 damage to myself. And that coupled with another card as well, which we'll talk about a little bit later, does cause an awful lot of pain. But that Dragonite EX, like I say, one of the first big cards that we pulled. It was actually from the first pre-release, and it was one of the only decent cards that we pulled. We didn't do particularly well at this pre-release, so I'm hoping that we've saved all of the luck for the prize packs that we're going to open in this video. This is one of the decks that we played, so this was the first deck, I believe, that Sarah played in the pre-release. So we got the Cleffa promo there, which is a cute little card, really nice card. It does parallel the special illustration rare of Cleffa from this set, but fairly standard pre-release cards in here. The Palafin was also in that set, and this normal, which did quite well. Let me see if I can get the camera up there. So that camera upped, like I say, it was benched. We had quite a few of those on the bench, and it was quite useful, that eruption ability. Not only does it do quite a lot of damage, it was actually quite fun because it does require each player to flip the top card of the deck, and if it's an energy, it does 100 more damage. So that, in some circumstances, was hitting for 250 damage. Pokemon League headquarters, attacks used by each basic Pokemon in play cost 1 energy more. That is going to be the bane of some decks' lives, I can guarantee. I threw that, well, Sarah threw that Heatmore in there. I did the same as well. We both ended up with a Heatmore in our decks. That Bonsley, little cutie there. Slightly better looking than the last Bonsley card that we had, where he looked like he'd had a little tumble, poor little thing. But he is blubbering in that card, so blubber there, no energy cost, but the attack does 10 damage and confuses the opponent's Pokemon. So that was quite useful because we were using it as a pivot card because of that retreat cost there. So obviously we'd put that out into the active, Palafin on the bench with 2 energies attached. And if we can get one of those. Oh, I've gone past them all. Let's go back for a Palafin. See if we can find the little dolphin boy. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Are they all hiding? There he is. So that Palafin card there, I think it's slightly too far away from being competitively playable, to be honest. But that Justice Kick there, if you played that from the bench, so we got that Bonsley out, switched the Bonsley out with a free retreat cost, played it into the active, this Pokemon does 210 damage. That was taking out Absols for me in the Absol EXs in the first pre-release. So yeah, those there, I think we've pretty much gone through the entire of that deck. So from this second pre-release that we attended, slightly different deck that Sarah got. It was the Mawile. There's the promo card for that Mawile there. Special Eater ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto the bench during your turn, you may discard a special energy from your opponent's Pokemon card, which can be quite useful. Not necessarily in this pre-release because I don't think there's actually any special energies in this set. Put the Cleffa in there as well. Geeta, which is a new card from this set, and it was very, very useful. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon, so you can pretty much get a Palafin set up straight away on the bench. Then shuffle your deck. During your turn, your Pokemon can't attack. So it's good for setting up, good to get that Palafin ready to go for the next turn. She had that Toxel in here, and there is a reason for that, so we'll put him over there. Reason for that Toxtricity as well. Rhyme, we put in there, draw 3 cards, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon. Unfortunately, your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon, so you could just be switching a Palafin for a Palafin, which I think happened a couple of times. Bonsley in there as well, little Bonsley boy, little tree boy. We'll put that over there, and what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at this Toxtricity card, because the way that this deck plays, obviously, I don't know if you spotted there, we've got, let's have a look, we've got water, a lightning, got more than that, there we go, we've got colourless, I knew there was more in here than that. We've got fighting, and we've got steel. So there, a full bench with 5 different types, and the reason that is important is because of this loud mix attack, which does 50 damage plus 30 more damage for each different type of Pokemon on your bench. So if you fill out a bench with different Pokemon, you're hitting for 30, 60, let's do maths, 120, 150, you're hitting for 200, which is getting to numbers similar to that Palafin. So it was an absolute beast. A lot of people were pulling that in packs and putting it straight into decks. I'm not sure what is in this box, but it is much, much heavier than the others. Okay, so we've got some cards and we have a deck in here as well. So let's have a look at this one. This looks like the deck that I played first time around. The Toxel and Toxtricity that were in this deck as well, actually, I've taken out, and those are the 2 plain sleeves. But there's the promo for the Palafin. Really nice promo. We'll just compare that to the standard card there. Absolutely gorgeous. Really like the movement on that card. And the special illustration version of this Palafin is something to behold. But we've got that camera up in there, Finneran, normal, very, very similar decks that we had. I don't think I added that Heatmore. I don't think I had an awful lot more to this, other than the Toxel and the Toxtricity, which, like I say, a lot of people seem to be doing anyway. That deck did me well because I came joint first on the first pre-release event. So not to gloat, but I did pretty well. Not as much on the second pre-release, but we're not going to talk about that one. Get rid of these sleeves. Lots and lots of sleeves. Those are the Charizard sleeves. Charizard? I can never remember. Thunderous, which is an interesting card because it does Gigantic Bolt for 140, but it also does 90 damage to itself, so it leaves itself there on 20 damage. 20 HP even. We got a little Fireboy here, which I'm very, very excited for. And we'll put that to one side because I do want to go back to that. We got Togekiss. That's the only deck that we didn't pull. So the only deck that we haven't got is the Togekiss deck. And the artwork is quite cute for that. Put that over there. 2 cards there. You know what? We've got 3 cards that we're going to put to one side because we're going to have a chat about them. But we got lots and lots of Togepis. I actually took the Togepi line straight out of the second deck that I built. Maybe that's why it didn't work quite well. Because I wanted to fit that Darkrai and the Houndour and Houndoom in there. Crabrawler, Clefairy in there. Town Store, which is a new stadium card in this set. Once during each player's turn, the player may search their deck for a Pokemon tool card, reveal it and put it into their hand, then the player shuffles their deck. And quite useful if you're looking for a specific tool card. That is the other version. Am I going to be able to find this? Of the Mawile that we looked at? I'm going to find it. We've got plenty of time. We could shuffle through a deck and find... There he is, right at the top. That wasn't hard at all. That wasn't difficult. It took me a couple of seconds. So there's the promo Mawile. There's the standard Mawile. Like I say, I quite like the promos in this set. The only one I'm not blown away by is the Togekiss, because I actually prefer the standard Togekiss card. Litwick there, a Yungoos, a Pupitar, which obviously is going to be playable in this set. We've got King Gambit, a different Finazon there. So there's at least two Finazons in this set. A Magnezone, absolute beast though. It's not quite the Magnezone EX that I've grown quite fond of. Umbreon, Whiscash, Larvitar and a Baltoy. The reason that I've put these 3 cards specifically to one side is because this pairing is going to shape things up for this set. It is, in my opinion, we're going to have that Charmander, obviously Fire, which turns into the Tera type Dark Charizard. The Pidgeot EX card is an absolute beast, and that coupled with Arceus and a few rare candies, it's going to make quite a beast of a deck. And I am going to start doing, I don't know if I've officially mentioned this on the channel at all in a video, I've mentioned it in community posts, but I am going to start doing some TCG live videos, so deck building videos and the like. So those will be obviously gameplay videos, slightly different. We all know I started this channel as a gaming channel and it changed into what it is. How that happened, I don't know, but I absolutely love it. But I do want to go back to some gaming videos as well. But what we're going to do here, we'll leave that because we'll get to that at some point. We're going to crack into the pre-release box that we haven't opened yet. And we're going to keep our fingers crossed. We're going to put that upside down. Didn't see that, so we'll put that over there. Oh my god, we've got an absolute mess going on here. We've actually got something else to look at as well, which I've just spotted as I've turned my head. But that does give us another 4 packs. So at the moment, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 13 packs to crack into after we've looked at everything else. And as you can see, pretty beastly set of cards there. But the last promo that we have is, it's another Palafin. Okay, not bad. Okay, we've got 3 Palafins now. 3 Palafin promos. So anyone that's after a Palafin and wants to get rid of a Togekiss, do get in touch. I'll be interested though, because why do I always struggle with these? Why am I absolutely useless at opening these? There we go. We've got it. It's okay. We're in. I'm not as... Oh, no, we're not in. We're not in at all. Okay, we're in. We're definitely in this time. It's a bit of a false start, but we're in this time. I'd be interested to see which set we've got. Toxtricity, which actually wasn't in any of the sets that I've played. So we got those. Have we still got the Camerupt in here though? Interesting one. No. Okay, interesting. So we got 3 Toxels, 2 Toxtricities. We've got a Soul Rock, a Bonsley, and an Ordino. Okay, interesting. So we're definitely going for that Toxtricity attacks there with that deck. Interesting one, very interesting. Not one that I saw on the day, I don't think. Can't remember. The last thing we're going to look at before we start cracking into some packs are the other cards that we actually pulled through the pre-releases. So we're going to look at some of these, and that card wasn't one we pulled. It was one that I was gifted on the day from a certain person that we mentioned earlier in the video. But that, coupled with Vengeful Punch, which is a tool card, if this Pokemon gets knocked out, you're doing 90 damage to yourself, because Vengeful Punch, when the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Yeah. So if it gets knocked out, that coupled with Custom Trap is taking some Pokemon out. If you've already got damage counters on, it was doing a job. Let's put it that way. It was doing a job. But then we're into the cards that we pulled. Sarah pulled this Gloom Alt-Art. Keep calling it Alt-Art. Special illustration, or is it just an illustration art, which I absolutely love. Gorgeous card. We've got some Weedles down in the corner there. Really cute card. Really nice card. I quite like that. Gloom's getting a fair bit of love there. We've got the Absol EX, which I played against in the first pre-release. And like I said, that Palafin's hitting for 210, so that got knocked out straight away. Which I was quite impressed with, quite happy with that. Got a load of reverses there, some energy cards. Soul Rock, is there anything else that we haven't seen? We've got the Combi, another Pidgey. All of these are being saved, they're going to a deck that I am going to build. And I think it's going to do a job. It really is going to do something special. It's going to change things. Stage 2 Pokemons. Stage 2 Pokemon are back in the game, baby. They are back in the game, for sure. Malamar, we've got Lycanroc. I really love this Lycanroc, to be fair. I think that's awesome. Reminds me a little bit of like a traditional werewolf film, like Dog Soldiers or American Werewolf in London. Those sort of films. Reminds me of that a little bit, which is quite cool. We've got Palpitoad, Lapras, another piece of artwork that is absolutely stunning. Scyther, we've got Scizor, we've got another Cleffer in there. That Houndour, played that as well. Bouffalant, a Crabominable. I don't know where the deck's gone that I played. Actually, in the second pre-release, it's actually still in my deck box. I know it's over there in my deck box. Never mind. Tadbulb, cute little card. Steenie, a Paldean Wooper. That's cute. I like that. I like the little the line work around the Wooper there. That's nice. Makes him pop a little bit. Letter of Encouragement. Interesting one here. You can use this card only if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during the opponent's last turn. It reminds me of a card, and I can't remember what it was. Was it Professor's Letter or something like that? I can't remember. Sorry, yeah. So search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So yeah, quite useful in a bit of a clinch if needed. Put those over there, and then we're also going to look at another chunk of cards, which are already sleeved, so don't worry, already sleeved. But we've got that Houndour special art there, which I absolutely love. I'm a massive, massive dog fan. Really love any dog Pokemon, and that is so cute. Unbelievably cute there. Little Houndours. The new Miraidon EX, which is it's nothing compared to the original. But we've got Rapid Draw, draw 2 cards for 20, and Techno Turbo. Attach a basic Lightning Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So not too bad. Another Charmander. Need these Charmander. Anything else that we haven't already seen? Don't think there is. Got the Tomokazu artwork there. Little cutie. We've got Dramper. Dramper's back. Dramper's back. We've got another Geeta. A Patrol Cap. What does that do? Let's have a look. As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, cards in your deck can't be discarded by effect of your Pokemon's attacks, abilities, item cards. Okay. Pokemon tool cards or supporter cards. So that could come in quite useful. Another Tomokazu artwork there. Lechonk, I quite like that. It's a little bit trippy, but I do like it. This card, on the other hand, I do not like. Do not like this clay doll. Kaboom doll. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10. One thing I do like about this card, if you placed any damage counters in this way, this attack also does 120 damage to itself. So it does knock itself out. What else have we got? We've got Togekiss, another Dratini. It's a shame really that I didn't pull any Dragonairs, because I would have put that Dragonite line in my deck if I could have. We've got a couple more supporters there, which we're just going to have a look at. We've got Bracius, or Bracius. Count the cards in your hand. Really hard to read these reverse hollows. Count the cards in your hand, shuffle those cards into your deck, then draw that many cards +1. So effectively, you're getting the same number of cards that you had before you use Bracius, because you discard that. You count the number of cards in your hand, including this one, I think. So if you've got 7 in your hand, you've got Bracius, 7. Get rid of Bracius, count that number of cards, then draw 1. So Bracius goes, 6 in your hand, +1. Yeah, so you're back with the same amount. I don't know why I struggled so much there. You're back with the same amount of cards that you had originally. And then Ortega, your opponent reveals their hand, and you choose a card you find there and put into the bottom of their deck. If you put a card to the bottom of the opponent's deck in this way, your opponent may draw a card. Okay, interesting one. Not too overpowered, but you know what? Could be useful in some circumstances. We'll put these, because we're already getting swamped with cards. So we're going to put these over to one side. We're going to put them there, because we've looked at everything, and what that does leave us with is this absolute beast of a chunk of Pokemon cards. All brand new Obsidian Flames packs, all packed with absolute bangers of cards and code cards. So let's crack into those. So we have got one of each of the artworks, I think. Are there just the 4? I think there's just the 4. So those are the 4 different artworks from these, the pack arts from this set. So we got Dragonite, standard, Tera type. We've got the Reverum. We've got the Lightning type Tyranitar, which is a bit of a hark back to Delta species. And then we've got this beast here, this Dark Tera type, which at the moment, with a world full of Mews and Gardevoir, I really do. I think this is going to make Charizard cool again. I think people are going to like Charizard because of this. People are going to get off the, oh, I don't like Charizard because it's too mainstream bandwagon. And they're going to start loving the Fireboy again. Well, let's say Fireboy. They're going to start loving the Dark Boy again. Darkness. We love Darkness. We like Darkness cards in our deck if we can build a massive deck. I mean, I remember how that Gengar VMAX deck used to punch. Absolutely awesome. And this could do the same. Charcadet, Pawniard. As we open more packs, we are going to breeze through these as well. But what are you doing, Flamigo? What are you doing there? You got golf club feet in your mind the pun, spread eagle. Okay, Bronzong. We've got a Dolliv. Got reverse hollow Barboach. First pack magic there. A Tyranitar EX. Full art. Okay. Okay. Not complaining at all. Not complaining of that at all. So we'll put that bad boy over to one side. There's your code cards. You know what? Let's keep this up. Let's keep it up. Now in my luck, knowing this channel's luck, that is the only pull that we're going to get from all of these packs. We're not being negative. New set of Pokemon cards, new attitude towards luck. You watch this second pack be absolute trash. Now, we're going to be positive. We're going to be as positive as we can possibly be. Got Rowlet there, we've got Bunnelby. A little sleeping Smoliv there, little cutie sleeping in the grass and plants. Flowers, that's the word you're after. Pidgey, Excadrill, Pidgeotto. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's really nice artwork, though. It's really simple, really nice. A Dragonair. Why couldn't you have been in the packs when I was playing pre-release? Because I could have played the big version of you. A Bisharp, a Reverse Holo Toxel, and an Entei. Again, this card is pretty decent. As long as this Pokemon is the active spot, attacks used by opponent's active Pokemon do 20 less damage. Blaze Ball, this attack does 20 more damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you're playing this in a fire deck, 60 plus 60, we're doing 120 damage. It's not going to hit hard in standard format, but for people that maybe have played Pokemon for quite a while, there's another type of format that called GLC, Gym Leader Challenge. So the whole idea behind that is you have one of any type of card. You can't have 4, you have one of any type of card. You can't play Pokemon with rule boxes and things like that. It is just a standard single type deck that you play in. That's going to be quite useful in those type of decks, I feel. And there's quite a few of those cards. What that does do, it allows some of these cards like Lavesta and some of the basic Charmander cards and stuff like that to actually get some play. So I do quite like the idea of GLC. Not particularly played it myself, but I do like the idea of Charmeleon, Reverse Holo Harven, Reverse Holo Rowlet, and a Pawmot EX. Oh, that's cute. I like that card. That's a nice little card. What we got here? We got Zap Kick for 60. I mean, I say it's cute. It's got 300 HP. So you know what? it's going to stand in there for a while. And then we've got Levin Strike. I don't know. Levin Strike. Discard 2 lightning energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 220 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. You know what? I don't think that decks are going to be built around this card, but that, to me, with Stage 2's making a comeback, you know what? That could be useful in some lightning decks. Could be useful. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe. It's little things like that when we're opening these packs and we see cards like that. It's stuff like that that I'm going to mess around with on TCG Live. So that's going to be the type of content you're going to get when I do those TCG Live videos. We're just going to build a deck. Some of them will be live as well. So we'll do live. We'll get you involved. Comment. Get involved in chat. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you want to see. I did drop a poll out there asking about that, and a couple of people responded to that. It is something that people were interested in seeing, so it is something I'm going to do. It's something I think I'll enjoy as well. One of the big things I love about doing these videos is actually communicating with you guys. I like to see the comments. I like to comment on the comments and just have a chat and see what people's opinions of cards are, what people's favourite cards from sets are and things like that. So I do enjoy that aspect of... Okay, I'm sorry, I had to stop there because that... It's probably not a lot of people's chase cards, I'm not going to lie. You know what? It should be, because it's absolutely stunning. It's such a cute card. Really nice card. Absolutely love that. Love that card so much. It's not going to get an awful lot of play, but collectors are going to go wild over this card. Really nice. And you know what? The way that the cards have changed and that holo pattern now just makes that look even better. With that rainbow holo all across the card there. Absolutely gorgeous. And a Toxtricity to finish on. Sorry, Toxtricity. That Cleffa has stole the limelight. Stole the moonlight. Am I on pun city today? Are we just making pun after pun after pun? You know what the big thing about it's not too bad. I was just going to say the centering's not too bad on that. That is absolutely stunning. I love that card. Really nice card actually. It's one that I think will probably get overlooked a little bit. Maybe it won't. I'm talking rubbish now. I'm still excited over that. So is that 3 for 3? Have we opened 3 packs? No, it's not. I'm lying to you. It's not 3 for 3. I think we've opened 4, and we've got 3 hits. And one of those is a special. Is it one of the special? No, it's just an illustration rare. Have you noticed I'm using the correct terminology now? Yes, I know what I'm talking about now. That's an illustration art, I believe, and then a special illustration art. I'm going to stop calling everything full arts from now on. Like I was, little Charmander there, a Toadscruel, Solrock, a Doug Trio, a reverse hollow Lillipup, reverse hollow Doug Trio, and a Scizor. Okay, there's another non-hit pack. I think what we're about to do is break into, I think, the only Reverie pack that we've got. Strange. Really strange that. Yeah, we had, what was it, 13 packs, and the only Reverie pack that we've got here we're about to crack into. No, sorry, we've just opened. What am I doing today? Sorry, that Cleffer's blown my mind. That Cleffer has absolutely blown my mind. So we got Baltoy, a Carvana, a Lechonk, little chonk boy playing in the mud. Love that card. Really simple, really cool. Not a lot going on, but it's a really cool card. Fungus, a Togetic, a Ninetales, a Poltegeist, a Toadscruel reverse. What is happening today? What is happening? I think there's only 3 gold cards in this set. We just pulled one with Fire Energy there as well. You know what? When this Charizard deck is built, that might find its way in there. Is this the best luck that we have ever had for, especially a pre-release? It's my best luck I've had. Normally Sarah's pulling all of the good stuff, but wow. I don't even know what to say at the moment. I'm not. if you've been a subscriber to the channel for a while, you'll know this isn't normal. This isn't normal. This isn't normal at all. A Lillipup, Crabola. What we're doing now is using up all my luck there. So if we don't pull the Charizard in this video, we're not pulling it. Lapras, a Masquerain, a Gumshoes, a Vulpix, a Reverse Hollow Salandit. Anyone got the Charizard full art that we can swap for a Tyranitar X full art? I don't know what's going on today. I almost apologise to you, but you know what? You're probably enjoying this. Another Tyranitar X full art there. Yeah, I've gone back to full art. I've forgotten everything again. I'm getting too excited. A Rowlet, a Baltoy, a Finizen, a Larvesta, a Skarmory. I like that actually. That's a cool card. Let's not gloss over that. Really nice Skarmory card there. A Wug Trio, a Darmanitan, Reverse Hollow Thundurus, Reverse Hollow Pawniard, and another Entei. And there is your code card. Awesome. You know what? We're not doing too badly, are we? We're not doing too badly at all. From the amount of packs we've pulled. You know what? Pretty good. Is that the understatement of the century? That's pretty good there. We're doing really well. Really well. A Greavard, a Tynamo, a Phantom, a Vulpix, Flamigo. Again with that questionable pose. A Bronzong, a Beartic, a Stunfisk, Reverse Hollow Lechonk, little muddy boy, and a Gita Hollow. And there's your code card. Nice. I like that Gita. I think that Gita is going to get a lot of play. I do think that it's going to get a lot of play, but we'll see. All of this stuff is the sort of stuff that we're going to discuss in some of these TCG live videos that are going to be coming to the channel soon. So make sure that you're subscribed if you like that sort of content, and drop a like on this video. Altaria, I think that's one of the only dragon types in this set. Mawile, another Mawile, a Sinistea, and a Toxtricity. We're slowing down there. We're calming down. We can't finish the video this excited. I'll be running downstairs to tell Tera what we've pulled, like a giddy schoolboy. We're gonna look at them again at the end. That's the fun part. We're gonna relive it again. Oh, there's another Houndour in the set. What's this? Coordinated pack. For each of your benched Houndour, search your deck for a basic dark energy card and attach it to that Houndour. Then shuffle your deck. Okay. I like it. And Focus Fangs, flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Okay, I don't like that one as much. A Diglett, a Lycanroc, a Probopass. That's quite cool as well, actually. Yeah, okay. Linoon, a Pidgeotto Reverse. Nah, someone's winding me up here. Someone is having a laugh. Me and Sarah had a discussion not long ago. We were sat down and we were talking about gold cards. And she was saying, I haven't pulled a gold card. And quite a while after, she went and pulled it. I will link to some of the videos because we have had some good pre-releases. But this is, wow, this is by far one of the best. If not by far one of the best. This is the best. Glimmet, a Tadbulb, a Lechonk, a Barboach, a Wishcash, a Kangaskhan, another camera up to there. A lot of double action going on in this video. And another Entei. And code card. Put those over to one side. And what we have here is our last chance. Because I've used my Obsidian Flames luck right up. We've got one final pack. And that means it's our final pack to pull this boy here. So let's see what we can get. Hopefully we don't end on a disappointing card, but let's have a look. Charmander, a Dratini. Is that a sign? Is that a sign? It's not a sign. It's not a sign at all. It's not going to happen. Dratini, Oddish, a Swablu, a Sharp. Ooh, that's new. I like that. Sharpedo, an Espeon, a Floatzel, an Altaria reverse, a Malamar reverse, and finishing on a Darkrai. You know what? We can't complain at all, can we? So, shall we should we do a little recap? Obviously, we got loads and loads of hollows because we have opened quite a few packs. We're still going. There we go. So we got all of those hollows. Put those over to one side, and that obviously quite a few reverse hollows as well. We got the new Miraidon EX, which has got the same HP as the one from Scarlet and Violet base set, but it does 2 different attacks, which aren't quite as good, I don't think. No ability on it either. We've got that Dragonite EX Tera, which is obviously a standard Tera type. It is a Dragon type. We got Mighty Meteor there. Flip a coin. If heads, stack does 140 more damage. If tails, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack, which isn't terrible because there are quite a few big hitting Pokemon that do that anyway. We got that little Pawmot EX, which I say it's little, quite a beast to be fair. And then we went into the special stuff, and I have spotted that if you catch the light in the right way on here, the ooze from Gloomsmouth does catch the light quite nicely. So we got that Gloom illustration art, which is quite nice. It's the first secret rare, technically. 198 of 197. That's pretty cool. And then we've got Houndour, which it's this or something else, which is my my favourite. It's one of those two. I absolutely love that Cleffa. I think it's a stunning card. Really like that card. Although I would love to get my hands on that Charizard that's in this set. That I think is probably close second on my one of my chase cards, and to have it this early before the set is even released is absolutely awesome. So I'm quite happy with that Cleffa. And then we got Absol. Sarah pulled that in the second pre-release, I think it was. So Absol full art illustration. Well, I don't know. I've lost track. I'm going to call it full art. That's at the start of the video. I knew the terminology. I've got no idea. And then we had a double Tyranitar situation there. 2 Tyranitars, which I'm hoping if someone has pulled the full art Charizard, they're willing to swap one of these Tyranitars for that. Put that over to one side. Also, a couple of those. Another one. Might even go into a deck. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So yeah, that Tyranitar, that in itself is pretty cool. And to finish, yes, we opened quite a few packs. Probably more, possibly more than a booster box. Over all of the packs and all of the sets, I'd say there was 4, 16, I think we had 13 today. So we're getting close to a booster box. But we did pull 2 of, I think, the 3 gold cards in this set. What an unboxing. Absolutely awesome. If you do like the content, guys, remember, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And hit that notification bell, because every single time one of these videos goes live, you can jump on and grab those code cards. So for this pre-release video, that's all I've got. And until next time, thanks for sticking around, guys.